Okay, let's talk about andropause. It was a big surprise to me when I found out that very similar to what happened to women, it happens to men as well. It's
Absolutely.
not, theirs is
Absolutely.
called andropause.
Andropause. Yeah.
One of the first shocks I had, my husband was away for work for maybe a month, and then he came home, and suddenly I'm looking at him. You know, one thing I used to love is his broad shoulders. I used to really love, like, and then all of a sudden I'm noticing
Those
what
were
happened. The muscle mass
had dropped.
had
Absolutely.
dropped. You know, I said, like, are you okay? What happened to your muscles? You know, suddenly looking a lot smaller than they were. At the time, I didn't even understand, but this is one of the very clear symptoms
you will see,
of
yes.
andropause,
Yeah.
is loss of muscle mass.
That's right.
And of course, when we were dating and, earlier in marriage, he always had six-pack. All of a sudden, this six-pack,
One pack became a struggle.
this six-pack disappeared. It was filling up around the
the
abdomen.
Yeah, that's right.
And that was another clear sign that I saw. And also irritability. My husband is a very peaceful man. In fact, it takes a lot to get him angry. Before you get him angry, you would have really crossed the line.
Thank you.
You know? But I noticed that he would get angry easily, even road rage.
That was a
Even
major
road rage. That's unlike my husband. That's not his nature. If somebody cut him, he wants to chase the person, he wants to beat the person. I'm like, where is this coming from? And also, loss of energy.
Yes.
He's always been a very energetic person, very sporty person. But even to move things in the shed, he'll say, I'm tired.
Genuinely tired.
Yes. Tired, poor sleep, not just sleeping well at night, waking up tired.
Absolutely.
And I will say, but you slept at night. He said, I'm still tired. You know, of course, reduce libido. When the man's libido reduces, especially if you people had a fairly healthy sexual, relationship, and all of a sudden, the level of interest in sex is not so high anymore. You begin to wonder, wow, is he getting it elsewhere? Is he no longer physically attracted to me? Or has he stopped loving me? Those are the thoughts that go through us women. You know what I'm talking about.
The erectile dysfunction.
Yes.
Most times.
I will let you talk about it.
Listen, what happens is